SA. We're back after what feels like a full eternity. Welcome to the show. Happy Thursday, happy Heritage Month. Welcome to our live Spring Day edition of Trending SA. Now listen, all of our friends there who clap, I always introduce everyone and you applaud for them. Me, I say my name, nothing.
Come on, guys.
Every time.
Come
so,
on.
I'm going to give you one more chance of forgiveness, ne? I'm Babi Moloi.
Did you just intimidate these guys?
Thank you, guys.
Where's my fan at? Where's my fan? Oh my gosh.
Strike.
I'm Babi Moloi.
Where's my fan?
And this is Shaka Sisulu.
Where's my fan? He come! Yes! Yes, baby!
Of course, got Ms. Cooley Roberts. Ooh, Mama Slay. And Nina Hasty. So something is obviously happening
Cut it.
here today. There is a movement occurring.
There's a movement.
And it is behind some of the most trending hashtags that have come across our timelines during this week that we've been away about how we have our hair, and it's become massive. So our afros...
It has become massive.
It has.
That is the most massive hair
Listen,
I've
on the
ever
way
seen.
in, somebody did ask me if this was my real hair.
Love that.
So-
Love that.
No, it's beautiful.
It's stunning.
So yeah, obviously, we're fully
they
in...
must be surprised, like tummy growing, hair growing.
It's pregnancy. It does this. Your hair grows really fast,
Yeah.
and so do your nails, and so does your nose, because you're lying. So of course we're supporting all of our young students out in Pretoria who have been protesting, and it's something that we're going to talk about in a very big way on the show, and then also all of our throwback topics as well. So where should we start? Do we start with the
Shakalalas?
solar eclipse? Actually, is what we should start with.
Yeah.
That is something that's happening right about now.
Are we going to miss it?
We're missing it, yeah. But you can go and see it, but only if you can see it and us at the same time, because we're very possessive.
We are the priority, though. I mean, I'm sure someone can record it.
This thing will happen again next year.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. This won't.
Exactly.
Is it my turn yet?
Yes.
Okay.
We're waiting.
Okay, so there we go. Sorry. Whew. Guys, it's just you have no idea how much pressure this is just wearing something else on your head. So Space.com said we would be able to see a partial solar eclipse between 9:30 this morning and 12:30 this afternoon. And apparently Southern and Central Africa are the best places to view the eclipse. What a treat if I could see anything.
So if you want to go and see it, then it's something that I suppose that, you'll really enjoy. And tweet us pictures. But please don't look directly into the sun, okay?
How are you supposed to do it,
There's
though?
a thing that you can make, a pinhole kind of viewing thing, a projector, right? So you have two pieces of paper, one flat, one kind of up, making it an L shape, no?
Yeah.
And then you put a little pinhole in the one that's standing up, and then make sure the sun is behind you, and put the piece of paper down, and you can see the sun kind of go through the pinhole,
Yeah.
and you'll see the moon in front of the sun.
So not your dimmers.
So you'll see the ring.
Yeah. Look, I mean, this is a lot of admin, all right? Especially in the world of social.
It's two pieces of paper
It's
and
a lot of
pinhole.
admin. All you got to do is set your phone on panoramic settings and wave. Wave in the sky.
You're lying.
I'm serious. You just got to record it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a lot to get through on the show. So there's going to be a lot of moving fast. Shaga, let's move fast through what your first hashtag will be today. Darling.
You know you like the sounds of his
Black
voice.
Afro.
Yay!
All right. Oh, my gosh. There's a reason that we have the Afros on. And that's because since the start of Monday, Afro, Black Hair Matter, Stop Racism at Pretoria Girls High, and Lawson House High School were top trends on our social media platforms. And this is the reason why learners were being persecuted for their hair based on the school's anti-black hair policy after reports that black students were told by the school to straighten up their hair and fly right.
Well, the good thing is that the Gauteng Education MEC Panyaza Lesufi has now suspended the girls' unprogressive hair policy and has launched an investigation into alleged acts of racism.
He suspended the girls or
No,
the girls' school?
He suspended the actions which were oppressing the girls.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So a big shout out to Pindile for providing our hair here.
Well,
Yes, thank you so
Pindi.
much.
The big question
It's
that
done a very big
arises
thing.
is, has the battle been won?
Well, we don't ever get to a conclusion of such battles, do
No,
we?
we don't, right?
But we have to move on to Nina's trending hashtag.
Yeah, so our trending hashtags are Free Breezy,
Yeah.
okay, Willy Wonka, and Jimmy Money. Now, guys, sorry, he doesn't want to be spoken about as Jimmy Money anymore. Like he wants to be mentioned as Mzwanele
Yes,
Money.
yes.
So that's going to be. We'll also look at so what happened with Free Breezy. We're talking about Chris Brown's arrest and the bail of $250,000. And with Jimmy Money, sorry, he has been so busy. Busy, filing charges against the public protector and weighing in on many other issues. And then we'll remember one of the reasons why I became a stand-up comedian, watching Gene Wilder as a child growing up. No, I didn't watch Gene Wilder growing up. I was the child growing up watching Gene Wilder, best known for like some of his
Another vampire.
and we watched him. He was Richard Pryor's partner in crime on
Yeah.
television, and
Fantastic.
we're gonna be remembering him.
Kuli and I will tell you what we are going to be talking about after this break. Make sure you get involved on all of our topics at Trending SA on 3. We'll be right back. This is my
I don't know what.
Say again? Yeah, we have to. We had run out. This is my day. We are so pleased and so honored. Welcome back to Trending SA on 3. 2 trending topics, one that Siskuli is going to cover and one that I'm going to cover, include this gentleman who is with us here today. He is an icon, and he is David Tlale. Welcome.
The king is here! The king!
I just want to, can I just mention the fact that I'm going to be speaking about Linda Gcwensa, the fabulous Linda Gcwensa. We're talking about, I'm talking about what's going to be trending this weekend, and it's all about Ignite, and it involves David Tlale.
Yes.
Well, I spat there. So we'll continue that conversation. This is here.
Absolutely. So happy Heritage Month, happy spring, everything. You've been so incredibly busy. AFI, we spoke to you a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And now you have launched your new underwear range.
Yeah.
From a non-business point of view, as a man, how do you juggle it all? How do you keep it all together? When do you rest? When's your free time?
Wait, is that shade as a man?
No.
No.
As a person. Why are you sensitive?
Hey, sugar.
Have an afro.
Let me, yeah.
Oh.
You talk, I'll do
I'll
this.
talk, right? So I think resting's at night, mostly.
Yes.
And during the day, we try to hustle and build a brand. So it's been a great year. It's been a great 14 years. Kuli was there when I all started. She was there.
I was there when you won.
I know, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. 2003,
2003, yeah.
Yeah.
I was the first person to interview you.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
so-
great thing is that now you've maintained.
Yeah.
a way
Gotta
of
grow,
life.
gotta grow. It's important, you know? Yeah.
So the underwear, was it your idea or was it Jockey's idea?
Well, it was my idea because...
Did.
So I had to just approach Jockey to actually manufacture David Tlale underwear. And then we then started with a collaboration, Jockey by David Tlale. And then in the next few months, you'll see underwear just for men, David Tlale.
Oh, this is only for men.
This one is for male and female.
Okay.
But the one that's to come...
You mean it's interchangeable, like me and Bacon?
Hi, Jani. No, not like that. No. This is...
I don't know if you didn't get the talk. We got different parts. Oh, gosh.
No,
What
this
about
is...
size-wise, David?
Size-wise-
You're talking about the badonkadonks.
Yes.
Some of us are E-cups.
No, I mean, it's for everybody. I mean, the biggest size, I think, is a 42. And yes, Kuli?
No, I just want to know, is elastic still important when you're creating underwear?
It is very important. It is important because, I mean, underwear's got to be able to stretch and, you know, and embody
actually-
everything, embrace everything.
Do you have any underwear that can maximize my package if I had a package?
No, that is specialized one, so that we can just put on extra padding
Okay.
for you,
Okay.
just to you look like you got a
So
booty.
you've done this before.
We've done this before.
Oh,
This is
stunning.
yeah.
You know, Puffy used to have a range for well-endowed men.
Well,
It didn't sell well.
Yeah, that's probably because I'm
not gonna answer that.
Our friends in Pretoria. Anyway, so
Everyone's
listen,
selling us a lie.
David, tell me something. So you focus a lot on the interns in your previous show. I think your show was called The Intern.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
I had 2 shows.
Okay.
I had a show for The Intern by David Tlale and my show separately as well.
Well, so you deal with emerging designers
Yeah.
coming out of the space. What do you think that the future of South African fashion is going to be looking like?
You know, currently it's all about collaboration and mentoring young designers because when
that.
I launched my brand, nobody mentored me. I had to learn, fall, make all the mistakes. And with my 14 years experience, I felt like it's time that we impart some knowledge to young designers because every fashion week we get exposed to bad quality, copycat, da-da-da-da. It's like, can we move on as a nation? Because I showcase an international stage, and people look at you from South Africa. There's people that copy people from your country, and it's like it's a mess. So having to mentor young designers to become original, creative, and can I just finish my story, Kuli? And
Calm down.
And you know, like having partnered with the FPNM CETA, helping us to mentor young designers from Gauteng has been like phenomenal. I'm currently mentoring 9 young designers in my studio on a daily basis. Their program ends at the end of November. They have showcased twice at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week Joburg, and they'll be showcasing at Lagos Design Week in October. So, and then at the end of November, then we'll do like their exit collections.
Stunning, Budwa.
Thank you.
It is absolutely amazing. Do you have to have a fashion background to be mentored by you?
It is important because I don't teach basics. I kind of like bridge the gap between university, college, and the industry. Because at college or university, you get the basics of what is design and everything else. And now you come to us, it's the real business of fashion, how to deal with customers, to deliver on time, how to build a cohesive collection, and also work with the entire industry. So it's very important to have qualified as a designer.
Phenomenal. Oh, that's amazing.
Have you been affected by the schisms in the fashion industry, Fashion Week and Mercedes-Benz or not?
No, I'm not.
Because I hear you using some of Lucille's words there.
No,
because obviously you were with her for a very long time.
I was. And also, at the end of the day, the business of fashion is the business of fashion. You cannot take it away. And fashion is fashion. Whether you showcase here or there, it makes no sense. So what we focus on as David Tlale, the brand, is just to really graft on our product and also brand ourselves. Whether we showcase in New York or in Milan or in Joburg, it's the same
Serving
thing.
the people.
At the end of the day, it's all about the product. And the politics, nah.
How's mommy?
When I grow
Mommy's
up,
great.
I want to be you. You're just so extraordinarily fabulous all the time. And there's a tweet, tongue-tied, that's come through. Have a look from Vicky Turnbull saying, wow, David Tlale always looking so good.
You know, I was actually looking for tweets of questions people had that, you guys would have for David. And all the things that they can say are complimentary.
Yeah.
Just
Thank
complimentary.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then he's got a whole lot of people that he's paying. I must take this. Mess with David Tlale.
These are all the members of your staff, David. I see the names.
No.
These are the interns.
No,
So let's talk a little bit about how to
interns don't have their TV,
maintain
so don't worry.
keeping the look together. Spring, summer, we're going into the 1st of September.
Yeah.
What should we look out for? What fashion statements going forward are there?
So I'm going to talk about David Tlale, the brand.
you must.
So for David Tlale, the brand, for high end, the colors are very monochromatic.
What is that?
Okay, meaning
Black and
they're
white.
black and white,
Oh.
creams, grays, and stuff. So this spring, summer, we keep it very simple, very cream fresh, and
Very floral.
monochromatic.
sorry.
You're not going floral.
No, everybody does floral. Who writes
Yeah.
about what everybody else is doing?
I like that.
I mean, you gotta arrive in a party or anywhere else looking different from everybody
Looking very
else.
monochromatic.
Yeah.
But David, you're always in black.
I'm always in black all seasons.
All seasons,
spring,
eh?
summer,
Yeah.
autumn, winter, black. It works.
Monochromatic.
It's not. This is no,
Baby,
it's not
I
much-
trust that you don't. Okay, I know that you have to. Designers have to follow not necessarily trends,
Yeah.
but what's available,
What's available.
In Europe.
Yeah.
When are Africans going to start making our own trends?
I mean, this is what we're doing right now because what we've done as a brand, we've started developing our own prints.
Yes.
And like the prints that you see on the images there is that we collaborated with an amazing artist, Jean Duplessis. It's the prints are called Moving Art.
Oh, wow.
And then this collection that you see now is our diffusion line, David by David Tlale. We're going like really crazy in terms of color. The print is developed in the house of David Tlale,
Stunning.
printed in South Africa and made in South Africa.
I love it.
Stunning,
So-
stunning.
David
We're
Tlale.
all about that.
I've got a guy on Twitter who wants to know whether you have eyes and if you can see because you've always got shades on. There we go!
David,
Oh my word.
you know, the one thing, I've gone to a lot of your shows.
Yes.
I really enjoyed it. It's fantastic fashion. But I sometimes leave wondering, okay, so as a guy wanting to just go and wear normal things during the day, what is there for me?
Okay, there's everything for everybody because people think when we showcase on runway, you can't wear the product. Before you do the razzmatazz on runway, you've got to be able to do basics. I can do a basic trouser, basic shirt, basic jacket. If I showcase basic, nobody would write about
Yeah.
it. So I've got to give you creativity and my artistry and say, wow, this is amazing. But I have just launched an amazing range, men's bespoke, so you can come, get your suit being tailor-made by David Tlale.
Oh, wow.
And also for women, we do the same. So
free though for us.
you gotta pay.
No, but we'll
I've known you for like 15 years.
Anyway.
I want to know from Garabo. I am Garabo G on Twitter. Will the underwear collection have thongs and jock straps? Hashtag asking for a friend.
Not this range.
Okay.
This
But
range
soon.
has frills, right?
A little bit for ladies.
Nice.
Well, listen,
For
David,
ladies.
it is such a pleasure to have had you here.
For ladies only.
We saw your fantastic line and we saw your eyes, and
Yes.
it's good to have had you here.
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you
Love
for having
very
me.
much.
Thank you.
You're an inspiration.
Thank
Give me
you.
some free things, man.
You come visit my studio.
Are we still on air?
All right, we're going to break our trending essay on 3. When we come back, we're taking on the topic of the afro. We'll be right back.
Tailored by David Tlale. The king.
This is my day. This is my day. Welcome back. It is Throwback Thursday, and we are looking at all of the trending hashtags that caught our attention over this long week that we've been away from you.
It's horrible when we're
I
away.
hate it so much.
I hate it.
I feel like
hate
it's
it.
punishment.
I miss you guys so much
I get a
when we're
running
away.
stomach when I'm away.
That's too much information.
I really
Stop
I
it.
feel so sick.
Do you get sweaty when I know? No.
I'm
You
sick.
just ruined it.
Yeah, it was
ruined
beautiful.
it.
It went down the toilet. All right, so in the next few segments, we are going to be speaking to legendary A&R music producer, discoverer of talent, amazing man of all things music
Oh,
in
look
South
at that.
Africa, Mr. Linda
Guys,
Gcwensa.
that's some rare footage of him without a hat on.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I don't
he's-
think anyone's ever seen Lindlani
him
without a
and
candle.
David Tlale.
David
Fair
Gow.
enough.
I don't know if I want to see David Gow's head though. Looks like a pin.
A pin. Well, it's not. At least not a butternut.
What?
Keep walking.
A butternut. Ooh, okay. And then there's a tweet that's come in from @JWest229, J.A. Nietling, who says, watching trending essay, real people, real issues staying relevant. Hashtag Nina Hasty is good.
Wow.
You got
So
someone
gorgeous.
You.
Just gorgeous.
Oh, shame.
He loves you.
Is it a white person?
Doesn't
No,
matter.
it doesn't matter.
Be so happy.
All right, so trending essay, really, we are all about the trends that have been going on in the country, and it really would be absolutely remiss of us to talk about anything else but the Afro issue, which has been...
Siyaxhelwa.
I mean, all over the world, the story has been picked up by these young girls.
Did you see
Solange.
Solange's tweet, right?
Yes, I have a friend who's living in the UK who was like, it's been picked up over there as well, everywhere.
The irony is that this is the continent.
This is the continent.
Guys, and this is what I keep saying. I don't realize, do we know that we are the source? We keep borrowing from borrowed cultures when we are the source.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I love the way you speak.
Yeah.
We are the source. All right, just in case you're really confused about what everyone's talking about, because sometimes feels inside jokey, né? What we're talking about is
I feel like you're reprimanding us at the context. Like you're low key, just kind of going, come on, focus.
Let
Lorna."
us flourish.
But anyway, over to you, Shaka.
Well, leave my daddy Gene alone. Well, listen, what happened on Monday is that there was a protest at Pretoria Girls High, and it related to, ostensibly, the policy, the hair policy. Now, here's actually how it started. All right. Okay, here's actually what started. On Friday, a group of girls who go to this particular school, okay, came to school in black, and they were dukes to assembly, and they got pulled out of the assembly line. They were told, listen, you guys are infringing on all kinds of codes and conduct and whatever the case might be. And then, because they're rebellious young girls, look at that, so beautiful. Because they're rebellious young girls, they decided to go and play indigenous games, Mkusha. We played a couple of the other day,
Yeah, we spoke
and sing
about
traditional songs, and, they were hanging out, and then they were told, you people must stop conspiring together in the corner.
Ooh, very apartheid-y, just saying.
Just
It's
a little
bit
apartheid, isn't it? Yes. Well, so now, moving into Saturday. Saturday, there was some kind of festival that they had at the school. And the girls came and they're walking around the school, in groups. Apparently not conspiring or doing anything. But the teachers told them, you must stop walking together.
Really?
I think I went. I was supposed
That
to go.
was really Sanjeev. That wasn't
That was like Kumar.
I went like Afrikaner and then Indian. Okay, I off-ramped.
That was bizarre.
That was the
Scary.
Oriental Bazaar.
Listen, guys, this is a serious issue. Let's get back to it. Anyway, the kids were told, stop conspiring, and they got into trouble. At that point in time, that video that you see of this wonderful young girl called Zuleika Patel protesting, saying, arrest me! That was actually when it was shot, right? Because, here we go. Take us all!
goosebumps everywhere because as a 13-year-old to be screaming, they're going to arrest us, just arrest us. That is very, very psychologically damaging, right?
I feel as if we failed these kids.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we failed them.
I think that let's flip the script. I think these kids are saving us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But this is this is the thing that I mean, that it is so telling that, you know, the fees must fall was the kids saving us, and now the 13-year-olds are saving us. It's incredible. But I suppose
not going
I
to
suppose
take it.
1976 was the kids saving us too.
Some of the allegations were that the kids had hair that looked like a bird nest. But abantwana
teachers
are
were telling
dirty.
them, yeah.
Teachers are busy insulting kids, saying that their hair. I mean, what is that?
Well, what's nice is that on Sunday, the kids decided they're going to make this a national issue. Because it was their problem, their little problem, right? And of course it's being framed as discipline, and they're framing it as someone infringing upon their sense of identity. On Sunday, they went to social media, the thing went viral before we even woke up, and it blew up, and everybody then descended on Pretoria Girls High School. They stayed there until the late hours of the night, where they had a school governing body meeting, which the MEC of
Banyaza.
Banyaza Lusufu actually he presided over that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Guys, but okay, look, the thing is, I don't think anything should be taken away from these girls. Nothing must be taken away from these girls. And it's not a fact that the country has lost a moment. It's momentum of a revolution. It's the momentum of things that we've been planting seeds of. There's an actualization, there's an awakening, there's a consciousness, there's layering of so many social constructs that disempower human beings in this country. The 1994 happened. We were given so-called freedom, right? But that doesn't happen overnight.
Yep.
This thing of, it's been 20 years. It's been 20 years. I must just get over it. What does that even mean?
You can't tell me what to get over.
You know, we've had a massive atrocity in our country, a massive atrocity. Human beings have been affected for generations. This thing is part of an entire system that needs to be dismantled. And if hair is one little place to start, then so be that place.
Well, what we're finding in this decolonial movement, right, is that people are saying, you know, enough already of policing me on what I wear and how I look and so on and so forth. But I do want to touch on what you're saying. You get this sense of people saying, well, 94 was a moment of freedom and everything should have been resolved then. Which is why I don't agree that, you know, there's something wrong or happening to these girls, because the oppression of the past 400 years is something that is you know, it's weaved into the tapestry of life, which means every day there has to be some kind of revolt.
Yes.
There has to be a continuous sense of revolution until the society is a just society that we all want to live in.
I completely agree with you. If you think about it in terms of beauty, what the school wants is they want children to conform to their standards. Use chemical to break down their kinky hair. They want children to lose their hairline and get alopecia.
So it's the two sides that we're talking about. That the one side, it is quite heartbreaking to see such a young person. For me, hearing them say arrest us was mind-blowing. It wasn't a nice feeling. But yes, on the other side, we are peeling away many of this layers of this fake rainbow thing that we've been told to be in, you know. But we've got one of the students who is a former Pretoria Girls High student who's going to speak to us. Mishka is her name. Do you want to chat to her, Shaka?
Mishka.
Hi.
What's up? How are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
All right. Listen, you've been to this school before. Was it always like this? Or more oppressive?
Well, I was at the school for 5 years. I was a student from 2011 until 2015. And even when I was there, these extremely stringent, borderline racist rules were always there. And I actually think they were probably worse when I was there, because as far as I know, afros and dreadlocks were only unbanned when I was in matric, which was last year.
Unbanned.
Unbanned.
What language? Mishka, you know, we're running out of time, but we really want to get to the bottom of what is next in this revolution in particular. What are you guys doing next? What is your feeling?
Well, I'm currently a journalist at the Daily Vox, and I believe that the media is playing a very big role in amplifying these girls' voices. So I think that, I mean, obviously this revolution isn't just about hair. It's about structural and institutionalized racism within our education institutions and institutions as a whole in South Africa. So I think this is the first step in many repeated sort of rebellions and revolutions against these systems. And from now, I think that these institutions need to be scared. They need to realize that change has to take place now. And if they don't do it, they're going to get broken down.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, you also exposed a media talk show host on Monday? On Tuesday?
Mm-hmm. Monday.
Yeah, on Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
You were on a talk show, and then you exposed this particular individual for their own latent racism.
Yeah, I think so.
Is that Robbie?
Yeah, it was. I mean, so we're finding this is everywhere, really.
Yeah, no, it's completely. I mean, it's prevalent in almost every aspect of society.
You know, I like what you're saying, Mishka, because, you know, it isn't obviously about hair. This isn't what the crux of the matter is. At Wolf of Joel Street,
I love that
Kanya on Twitter saying, as an alum of a Model C school, I know these places are inherently racist. Take heed to Mishka's words. It's institutional racism.
Indeed.
And that's what needs to be dismantled. This is the peeling away that we're talking about of all of the layers of all of these years. So as we wrap things up, Mishka, what would you like to end off with?
I'd like to say that this is not an isolated incident. It's not an incident just at Pretoria Girls High. And I would say that even though these girls and these students should not have to fight this battle, they have to. They have to, and they need to stay strong, they need to be brave, and they need to fight this battle not just for themselves, but for the students who come after them.
Yes.
Well, thank you very, very much for your time, and
Thank you for having me.
And more power to you. You know, thank you for leading a movement as well. All right, we have to take a quick break. When we return, Linda Gcwensa joins us to talk about going back in time with all of his amazing artists that he has founded and funded and put to you. I'm sure if you look on your iTunes right now, you'll find many, many of his artists.
Yeah.
At Trending SA on 3 will be RB.
This is my day. This is my day.
Guys, sorry, can we just...
Hello and welcome back. Even the bars, which is always dope. Welcome back. This is Trending Essay with Shaka Sisulu, Babi Muloe, Guli Roberts, and Nina Hastings.
Hi.
It has been a bit of TBT today, as always, talking hashtags that have been trending in Mzansi all week this week that we haven't been with you. But now we celebrate because we're here with an amazing guest. He has been Ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. Linda Gcwensa, music legend. He has been a talent scout. He has been a musical maestro. He has been a record exec. He has been a producer. He has been an A&R all things in music. He's turning 50 and he is celebrating in style this weekend by staging a musical theatre show called Ignite. Welcome to our program.
It's always like this, though.
It is.
Always like this.
It is.
Unless the guest is boring. Then we're all like,
Mr. Linda Gcwensa.
hectic, yeah.
Everybody here loves you. Everybody here knows you
thank you,
because
guys.
you are
Thank
a
you,
employee
guys.
and they respect you. I mean, I remember you because I'm always asking
Don't
you for
go
money.
there.
But I can't
Don't
do
go
money.
there.
After the show.
Uyazi into zelapha eGauteng. Hey, man.
Anyway, back to the interview.
Nkosi
Why
yami.
did you start when I heard that you were playing for Chico, or you were playing at weddings, or you were playing at funerals? Tell us where you started when I
started music as a drama. Nginamncane nginaboma 9, 10, 11, and that's where I actually started. And I realized that the drama ngihlala move right at the back. Which actually belong there, right behind the scenes, and look at what is happening and try and make things happen. And then as I played in church, I used to play at weddings, nightclubs around it. As young as I was, I would be allowed to and be sneaked into the nightclub because no, he's coming to play, and they'll let me in. That's how the whole thing started.
This is in Durban.
This was definitely in Durban.
And then Chico?
Chico wangibona with my band as a Durban as a performer. I need some money.
Yeah.
And they told him about this group of young guys and this young boy who creates and writes music. And he met me. We auditioned for him. We played some music for him, and from there things happened. Just like that, he decided that I should come and join him.
but now listen. So then you went from hanging out with Chico, right?
Hanging out.
Hanging out, making some music, making some money, hanging out with the young ladies.
Yeah.
And then you went and I hear. It's the truth, I guess.
I'm young, I need.
Listen, I hear that there's a contestation as to who started Kwaito. Apparently, some people are saying it's you, others are saying it's Mdu, others are saying it's Ata. Who started Kwaito?
Wow. If you actually look at that, all those people were working together.
Wow.
When I came to
time.
At the same time. When I came to Throwback, I met Manja Spigiri.
Yeah.
We got along. Manja Spigiri. Try this one on. So we started making music. And then, because Kwaito was not big, Kwaito was not known, we will use our own voices to, believe it or not, Baba Mungza Lele. Zona Lezinto, Baba Mungza, those were our voices trying to create this thing, and we'll use different names to create a branding. Oh, get funky. Yippee. That was the line.
Did you write that? Did you write that?
Yes, I did that.
You wrote that.
Yuppie came about because there was this gentleman who there was lines and he just couldn't crack them. And I had to think,
I think we know
no names.
because there were two gentlemen on that song.
No names. We had to write something for this particular gentleman who just couldn't say any line. We'll write lines and you're like, okay, how do we make it easy? If you remember that project,
Mr. Chifa, a whole new era.
do this and he'll just laugh.
I dare.
Do this, he'll just laugh. There's another track where he was just laughing throughout the track.
Is he better at soccer?
We had, he's awesome at soccer. Did I let it up there? Oh my God, did I? What did I say?
You were also instrumental in the supergroup Malaika.
Yes, Malaika.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah. At some point, they really hated me because I think we recorded about 60 songs or so, and I was just not happy with what was coming out. Until that one particular song. That one song, I was like, this is it. This is it.
Don't ruin it,
I remember
That's
that
a UPO
day.
moment right there.
Yeah.
I actually, because I used to be my boss.
We won't go there.
Used to be my boss. I used to work at Sony Music.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
I remember the day that
The
Malaika
incredible
came
life
in.
of Nina.
Oh yeah, this one.
I remember them coming in, and I remember like I didn't realize. So I was so young when I started there that
you were.
I didn't realize that. I mean, you were probably not much older than I am now, but you were like this living legend, and I was petrified of you.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
But I remember, I mean, you also signed Humas Keller, you signed Siwongile Kumalo.
Jazz music was not selling then, and I needed a way to revive jazz music. So it started with reviving what Brahi was doing to actually give this new funkified jazz sound.
Funky, groovy.
Funky.
I want to talk about this weekend.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Awesome.
for God's
This weekend is all about igniting your soul, igniting your passion, igniting your fire. Who you are, what you like, what makes you.
So it's like joyous celebration.
On another level, eh?
Who's in
Just,
it?
yeah.
Who's in it?
A lot of awesome, beautiful young artists that you've never seen. But when they walk on that stage, you'll be like, where have these people been? You can't afford to miss that show. It's something else.
Where do we go?
Johannesburg Theatre, tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and then Saturday, tickets are available on web tickets or go online, check web tickets, tickets are available.
So
there.
you're going to
Ignite.
you're going to do for these guys what you do for people like Brian Temba.
Exactly. It's
Nice.
all about that. We've been working for the past few months with this new talent. They are so ready to dazzle you guys on that particular
And
stage.
tell us how
tomorrow.
you found some of the talent. You had a social media element as well.
Yes. On social media, we just went out there. We are doing this. If you'd like to be part of this, and the response was so awesome. And it's not easy to actually go through and like, can this one? This is great.
Yes.
Let me check this out. Give me more. Let's spend some time. Let's check this. And awesome. There's a 19-year-old boy. When he walks on that stage, you'll be like, wow, this young man is so serenading. Oh, I'm worried about you ladies. When Jabulo walks on that stage.
What's his name?
Jabulo
He's like
Gavile.
a Tevin Campbell.
Even better. Even better, because the voice is like... What's happening here?
Well, do you think you would ever be able to make me famous? I mean, you've made all these people famous. Make me famous. What should I do?
Coolly.
If only you had a voice.
Hey, man,
I can sing Happy Birthday to you.
Segulate.
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 What do you mean circulate? I'm still alive.
We just I've got it. We get a kwaito beat or a house beat, and you just go did.
Hey, guys, wait.
My goodness.
Wait. Linda, let me ask you this very quickly before we go. Is Kwaito still alive? Or have we not moved on?
Kwaito is very, very much alive, my man. And Kwaito will be alive, just like rock. Kwaito will live on forever.
Thank you.
Music evolves. Yes, there are things happening now where like your hip hop, but most of it has a lot of Kwaito elements.
Yes.
So when we bring a lot of South African elements to hip hop, it's basically Kwaito. That's what it is. That's
The
what it
show
is.
is on this weekend.
Show is on this weekend.
And
Ignite. It's happening. Awesome talent.
There's
Come
all
and
the details.
witness stars being born. You can't afford to miss this show.
It's gonna
It
be
will be
lit.
awesome. Across all kind of music, different genres made in South Africa for you, for us. Oh yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Linda
You guys
Gcwensa,
get started.
thank you very much for coming to the show. At Trending SA on 3, we'll be right back.
That's good. So good to see you. How do you cope with this crazy lady? Look at that. Four of them. That's your song. We are
This is
recording.
my day. This is my day.
It's the Fantastic Five.
Yes. 6. Welcome back. Trending essay in area. And I'll tell you.
Sorry.
What's happening to you, Nina? Okay. Listen, we've decided to keep Ndati Linda Gcwensa behind because we're doing our throwback memories. And, you know, usually we'll have photographs of people that we admire or photographs of ourselves as kids. But today is all about Kwaito stars and Kwaito memories. And I'm pretty certain you can have lots of stories that you can add.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go with Shaga's first memory. TBT.
This is the moment when Kwaito crossed over and became a national key point.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Hello, December.
Hello, December. Hello, September. Hello, Wangata.
Hagieta. Oh, yes.
How
Stories.
Man, how did that come about?
Yo, these guys, I have to be honest with you. We were thinking we were so much on point. From nowhere, these guys just came with this thing. Yes. I
Change the game.
I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you. They were not signed to me, but I had to make sure that guys join us on Sony Summer Sounds.
Nice.
And Sony Summer Sounds was rocking there. The Kibela Pesquedu, Ubachele, Umazola, Segaja.
We are Sana.
Cooley.
Yes.
In fact,
Yes. Give me la
this is a throwback It's as if you knew that they didn't.
I saw it coming.
As if you knew.
No quite.
Okay, so Nina, do you have one?
Yeah, but I couldn't ever say the words, so I just mumbled the first part. You know, like in form. That's all.
But we know what we're saying.
Oh, shame, man.
I couldn't say the words.
That's a song right there. That's another one.
No,
No one will claim that.
Oh, Shaka.
No one will claim that.
No one will claim that. It's our song now.
Our song now.
I was such a big fan. Such a big fan. All right, so my one, there he is there, Mapapu.
Oh, I love him.
There we go.
So talented.
Now that is the king of rhyme.
Yeah.
People are not aware of it, but I'm telling you about rhyming for Kwaito.
Yeah.
That's the king.
And
Mapaputi.
flow as well.
And
He had a-
exactly.
yeah.
Oh,
He had a
he
very
will write
specific-
lines that will flow like that, and you'll be like, wow, this guy.
Yeah, he's
That's
like
Mapaputi
empty.
for
Well,
you.
here's someone who I also think had a very interesting space in time and maybe was under appreciated at the time. My throwback is Pitch Black Afro.
Okay. Now we know.
I mean, the DJ Tlale influence and the connection and everything that has happened. Do you know stories?
That era, it was so beautiful because music was coming left, right, and center.
Nice.
And we'll find a way to actually work together.
Yes.
We'll create an event or a gig where each and every one of those guys are there because we really wanted to install this, and it happened and it worked out.
I'm very excited about Ignite this weekend, but one thing I'm hoping there'll be more females because we saw all these Kwaito clips and it's just male. Boys club.
Ignite is changing the game.
Yes!
More females. soon.
Yes!
And just like that, we've come to the end of our show. This is Trending SA. We'll catch you again tomorrow at midday on 3. God bless y'all. Yes, y'all.
Come and watch me tonight if you're going to be in Polokwane. I'm in Polokwane tonight at the Jack Waters Hall. Yes, thanks.
Polokwane thing.
Polokwane, thanks.
Fine.
This is my day.